Hey team, it's Mr. Z, and today we're going to do another math minute to get us battle ready for standardized test. Let's dive on in. Okay, each song on an MP3 player is most likely to be how long? Minutes is songs. Now, 30 minutes is going to be way too long. This is going to be like a TV episode. 3 seconds is 1, 2, 3. Does a song last that long? And 3 hours is more the long of a movie, and we're talking a long movie, something like Avengers. Number 2, match each word with its figure. Essential vocabulary. Let's start out with array. Now, I start out with array because I always think of a sun, and Mr. Sun has sun rays that travel throughout space, and the idea is that they're traveling and they're going on forever when they hit the earth. So, to represent this with a notation, notice how the sun ray starts from a point and it goes all the way forever onwards. B is going to be known as a line, and A is a line segment. And the idea is that a segment is a piece of a line goes on forever. So if I drew this, it would go on forever, while a line segment can exist on A, B. So to refresh, a line goes on forever. B, a segment is A, and array is C. Again, what is the visual representation of the letter A? Remember, we're chunking it as 0 and 1 is a whole. 1 to 2 is another whole, and so on. The point being at A means everything behind it is going to be shaded in. And now, with a little bit of an extension, I can clearly see there are 4 parts, and 1 out of the 4 are shaded. Number 4. This is a way to figure out what number should go in the box. Well, 340 to 344 is adding 4. So whatever number this is, if I add 4, it should be 352. To do this, I can either think of it as 344 plus 4, or I can go 352 minus 4. This is going to be D. Number 5, I always go right to left when I'm doing this. So this is expanded form. I'm going to write 4. Next is 100. Now 100 with a 4 is going to be like that, 104. Next up, 8,000, 58,000, 258,000. Okay, which one matches? No. No. Yep. All right, number 6, I am an odd number between 10 and 20. Odd numbers are numbers that are not divisible by 2. That means 11, 13, 15, 17, 19. I can be divided by 3. That means whatever number is divisible by 3 means when you divide it, does it have a remainder? So I'm going to do 11 divided by 3, 13 divided by 3, 15 divided by 3, 17 divided by 3, and 19 divided by 3. Pause, take a moment. The only one that's going to have a remainder is 15 over 3. That's 5. As Martha wrapped a present in wrapping paper, she happened to think that the paper was most likely the blank of the box. Volume, you want to think of something that's 3D and it's filled with water. So I like to think of like a fish tank. And the volume is how much water. The surface area and perimeter. Now, perimeter is a 2D construct. That means like a fence. So, like that would be kind of like right over here. I built a little fence on the side of the fish tank. Surface area is going to be the area of each of the sides. So that side, and all of the sides. Wrapping paper covers all of the sides. Number 8, according to the graph, sales in March were blank. Now to read this, what happens in the past? It goes up, down, and then up. So in accordance to the previous month, sales were down. In which month were sales the best? Well, let's look at the highest number. I'm going to go ahead and see. And this is April. For number 10, to divide this without a calculator, you just count the multiples of 10. And I'm going to move the decimal over one spot to the left. So this is going to be 5.62. Now the decimal is always to the right of the number. It's the end of a math sentence. So it's going to be 42.6. And then it's going to be, move it up, 0.58. And if you like, you can leave it as 0 and 58.